Any other questions before we move on, though? I just want to make sure. Um, okay. All right. So part of exploring your relationship with money, um, it's going to take what we've done today, reflecting on your past experiences with money and trying to understand how your upbringing and past relationships with finances shape your current attitudes and behaviors, right? Um, I think also that your emotions are intertwined with financial decisions, right? What were you thinking about in that moment that made you go and impulsively buy this one thing to make you feel better? And I know for a lot of us, we engage in retail therapy. We just purchase things because we're not feeling really good. It could be related to mood and stress levels and how you having an understanding with how you respond to stress. Also, financial self awareness is very important um, in regard to financial strengths and weaknesses. Being able to look, just I know there's a lot of anxiety for some of us, but open that credit card bill and look and see what you bought every month. It can pave the way for growth and improvement to cut back. Um, I I don't have to spend a lot of money to have a good time. Like I talk about it all the time. Like, Boyce, we don't have to go anywhere. I could just sit in this house and watch TV and have just as much fun if we spend a whole bunch of money on a big elaborate trip. Like that, those are things that I don't really need because I value personal relationships. I value connection more than I value an experience. So I don't have to have it. So you do need to think about what's driving some of these things and being aware of your finances, making decisions appropriately. And it's okay. You're not a failure. It's not that you can't afford it. It's just that, you know what? I want to concentrate my money elsewhere. And it's okay to tell yourself no and to tell other people no. You got my permission. And if anybody tries to give you a hard time, just say, Dr. Alicia said, I can tell you no. And then have them call me if they want somebody to explain why. Anyway, they can reach out to me. Money and values are so important. We just did an exercise on that. No is a complete sentence. Thank you, Rhonda. Yes. But you can do it in a way that's not mean. You can say, God, I really do understand that that's important to you, but I can't do it right now. I probably can do it later, but I can't do it right now. You could say that. You can join with whoever's struggle it is and say, this is not a good time for me, but I still value our friendship. If you say that to people, people really appreciate you being honest, right? Financial autonomy, I think is so important for all of us to be empowered by with our financial situation, taking control of it, having, as much as I do not like I do not find too much joy personally in looking at the stock market and doing all of these things, but I understand the importance of it. We're going into tax season. I understand the importance of looking at my financial situation and having a conversation with my accountant and um, looking at my investments in my retirement. I know the importance of that. And as much as sometimes I dread it, I understand that I have to overcome it. And these are some of the things that I have to get over the hurdle and just look at what I've done, how far I've come, and where I'm lacking. So, those are some of the things, don't let fear stop you from really looking at things. That's so important to think about those things in your relationship with money. Dive right in. And, a lot of it is about dreams and goals. So if you ever have any sort of conversation with loved ones, or it could be children, or it could be your parents, or it could be your partner, it financial arguments isn't about finances. It's really about dreams and goals. You know, your personal financial dreams and goals. Emphasize your aspirations. and understanding your aspirations and the aspirations of other people who you're in a financial relationship with, even business partners, really try to find out where they're coming from, what their goals are. Um, because those aspirations shouldn't be sacrificed. You come up with a way to integrate everybody's aspirations in the relationship's financial plan. Everybody is important. It's not what, and it doesn't matter how much money you make. If one partner makes more money than another, that does not mean that the person who makes more money has more say so. No, everybody is important. Everybody contributes, and it shouldn't be based on. It should not be based on